The large Lady Dior is now $7,000. Hello, welcome back to Classics with a Quirk, where we talk about contemporary and luxury designer items and brands with a touch of silliness. If this is the kind of content you find interesting, please do like this video and subscribe for more of it. Thank you. Well, it's July 5th, which means the Dior price increase is right on time. Approximately 4 or 5 days ago, I made a video telling you that the Dior price increase was imminent, and it has now officially come to pass. This price increase was worldwide. It affected Australia, Europe, the UK, Canada, and the US, and Asia, of course. And so I just have some before and after prices for you to let you know what went up, by how much, and what actually didn't go up. Timestamps will be down below in the event that you want to skip to bags or SLGs or menswear, but I'm going to get right into it by talking about some of the items that didn't go up. From what I can see, the mitzas and the scarves did not increase, and neither did the fashion jewelry. I'm seeing the petite CD earrings still be $460, Dior star earrings still $410, tribal earrings $740, $610, stuff like that. So it looks like the fashion jewelry didn't increase. It also looks like a lot of the ready-to-wear wasn't affected, but the classic bar jacket did go up by about $300, and the moto jacket went up by about $400. In regards to women's shoes, there also wasn't a lot of increases there. In fact, the only shoe that I was monitoring that went up was the D-Way slides. They went from $730 to $775, so a pretty big jump for shoes, but nothing else seems to have been affected that I could see, from what I've tracked at least. In regards to SLGs, it also looks like a lot of things weren't affected. Car holders, wallets generally didn't seem to have seen much of an increase. In fact, the only item that I tracked that I saw an increase was the saddle flap card holder. It went from $495 to $500. So not a big increase there and not really something to worry about. In regards to menswear, men's sneakers first, a lot of those also stayed the same. The B27 low tops did not increase, neither did the B23s or the B101s. The only increase I really saw was the B30 sneaker. That went from $1,150 to $1,200 even. Men's bags did get an increase though. The men's saddlebag went from $3,400 to $3,500. The mini Gallop sling bag went from $2,450 to $2,900. The mini rider sling bag went from $2,100 to $2,200, and the safari messenger bag went from $2,100 to $2,200. Now let's get into the main topic of the video, which is of course the bags. First of all, the bobby bag didn't seem to be increased. The small, medium, large, the east-west didn't seem to go up in price at all, and same thing with the Caro bag. The small, medium, and large Caro bag did not go up. The Miss Caro mini bag did have an increase though. That went from $2,600 to $2,900, so a $300 increase. The 30 Montaigne bag went from $3,900 to $4,000, so only about a $100 increase there, but the small 30 Montaigne went from $3,300 to $3,600, so $300 there. In regards to the book totes, the medium book tote went from $3,350 to $3,450, and the large book tote went from $3,500 to $3,700. In regards to the mini book tote and the small book tote in the classic patterns, it doesn't look like there was a change. Those stayed at $2,850 and $3,250. Now let's go to the saddle bags. The regular saddle bag went from $4,200 to $4,400, and the mini saddle bag went from $3,700 to $3,900. There was no change in the saddle pouch, that stayed $2,350. The long saddle wallet on chain went from $1,650 to $1,700, and the saddle belt patch stayed the same as well, that stayed at $1,400. Finally, the lady lines, and we saw some pretty hefty increases here. Let's start with the D-Lites. The mini Lady D-Lite in embroidery went from $4,300 to $4,800. The small Lady D-Lite in raffia went from $4,400 to $4,700. The medium Lady D-Lite in raffia went from $4,700 to $5,200, and the medium Lady D-Lite in regular embroidery went from $4,900 to $5,400. The D-Joys also got affected. The small Lady D-Joy went from $4,300 to $4,900, so that's a pretty big increase. The medium Lady D-Joy in calf leather went from $4,900 to $5,200, and the medium Lady D-Joy in lamb went from $5,100 to $5,600, a $500 increase on the lambskin. I made a video a few months back about some of the Lady Dior wallet on chains being really good prices for what they were, and all of those seem to have been affected. The Lady Dior chain pouch went from $2,450 to $2,650. The Lady Dior phone pouch went from $2,350 to $2,400. And the Miss Dior mini bag went from $2,500 to $2,850. That's a pretty big jump for that bag. I thought the Miss Dior mini bag was worth it at $2,500, but at close to $3,000, at $3,000 with tax, that's a pretty big pill to swallow. And last but certainly not least, the Lady Dior line. The mini Lady Dior went from $5,300 to $5,500. The small My ABC Dior went from $5,600 to $6,000. The medium Lady Dior went from $6,100 to $6,500. And the large Lady Dior went from $6,500 to $7,000. With this latest increase, I'd love to know where you currently stand with Dior. We've had a couple of conversations on this channel about whether or not people really thought that Dior was still worth it to buy new, even before this latest price increase, because Dior, as we know, doesn't really hold resale value on the secondhand market, on the pre-loved market, and a lot of people do prefer to buy Dior pre-loved nowadays, or at least they talk about buying Dior pre-loved nowadays. I still have seen people buy Dior new, and in fact, as I made that price increase video, the warning before, I had several people tell me that they had bought items before the price increase, and I'm really glad that I helped you be able to buy your dream bag before the prices went up significantly, as some of these did. But now that the prices are the way that they are, I'd love to know where you stand. Are you still willing to buy Dior new? Were you never willing to buy Dior new? I would just love to know. And if you got something before the price increase, I'd also love to hear about it, especially if I helped, because that would be super cool. As always, if you know anything about upcoming luxury price increases, please do feel free to let me know in a comment down below or send me a message on Instagram. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to hear up-to-the-minute information about price increase videos, because as you all know, I let you know as soon as I do. If you liked this video or thought it was helpful, please give it a like. It super duper helps the algorithm, and subscribe for more content that helps the algorithm even more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.